A lot of drivers assume full synthetic on the label means they're covered, no questions asked. But that word covers a wider range of quality than most people realize. And a few common habits at the auto parts store or the quick lube counter can quietly undo the benefit you're paying extra for. Here's what actually trips people up, and what's worth checking before your next oil change. Buying from bulk dispenser pumps? Many quick lube shops fill your oil directly from large storage tanks instead of pouring from a sealed, labeled bottle in front of you. A survey conducted by the American Petroleum Institute once tested over 1,800 oil samples pulled from these bulk tanks across the country and found that close to 1 in 5 failed to actually meet the standard printed on the pump. The problem isn't that bulk oil is inherently inferior, but that once oil leaves a sealed container, there's no way to verify what's really inside the tank without lab testing. Tanks can be mislabeled, refilled incorrectly, or blended between service visits without anyone noticing. Asking to see the actual bottle before it goes into your engine is a simple way to avoid this entirely. Ignoring API certification marks. The API donut and starburst symbols on a bottle exist specifically to confirm that an oil has been tested and meets a minimum industry standard. Oils without these marks aren't automatically bad, but they also haven't been held to any outside verification process, which means the manufacturer's claims are the only claims you have. Testing organizations that independently sample oils off store shelves have occasionally found products that print these symbols despite never actually being licensed to use them. Checking that a certification mark is legitimate, rather than assuming any label with a familiar-looking symbol is trustworthy, takes only a few seconds and can save you from oil that isn't what it claims to be. Buying no-name bottles from convenience stores. Small gas stations and dollar-type stores sometimes carry unfamiliar oil brands that few people have ever heard of, often at prices well below anything sold at a proper auto parts retailer. Independent testing groups have flagged specific low-distribution products sold this way for failing to meet the viscosity grade printed directly on their own packaging. When an oil doesn't hold the viscosity it claims, it can leave critical engine components without the protection they were built around, particularly during cold starts or heavy load. This doesn't mean every unfamiliar brand is a problem, but oils with almost no public testing history or track record carry a level of risk that a well-established brand simply doesn't. Assuming all full synthetic oils are identical, the term full synthetic describes a category, not a single formula, and the actual base oils and additive packages used inside that category can vary significantly between manufacturers. Some full synthetic oils lean heavily on Group 3 hydrocracked base stocks, while others use true PAO or ester-based chemistry, each behaving differently under extreme heat or cold. None of these approaches are automatically wrong, but treating every bottle labeled full synthetic as functionally the same ignores real differences in formulation. Reading beyond the word synthetic on the front label toward the actual specifications on the back gives a clearer picture of what you're actually buying. Ignoring manufacturer-specific certifications. Modern engines, especially those from European and some Asian manufacturers, often require oils that meet a specific internal certification beyond just the general API rating. A full synthetic oil can meet every general industry standard and still fall short of what a particular engine was actually engineered around. This became more common as automakers introduced tighter tolerances, longer service intervals, and more advanced emission systems that demand precise lubrication behavior. Skipping this check doesn't always cause immediate damage, but it can quietly work against components that were designed with a very specific formula in mind. A quick look at the owner's manual usually clears up exactly what certification to look for. Choosing oil based on price alone? It's tempting to assume that a higher price always equals better protection, or that a lower price always means a corners cut product, but neither assumption holds up consistently. Independent laboratory comparisons have shown that some widely available, moderately priced full synthetic oils perform statistically similar to more expensive premium options in standard wear testing. At the same time, price have occasionally correlated with the kind of quality control and testing history that gives a brand a stronger track record over time. Price can be one data point among several, but treating it as the deciding factor on its own tends to miss the more important details. Overlooking the manufacturing origin. Where an oil is actually produced can matter more than most drivers realize, since regulatory oversight and quality control standards vary by country and even by facility. Independent testing has occasionally traced quality issues in specific batches back to smaller, less regulated production facilities, rather than the larger, well-established refineries used by major brands. This doesn't mean imported oil is inherently worse, but it does mean a completely unfamiliar supply chain carries more uncertainty than one with a long, well-documented history. Checking where a product is actually manufactured, when that information is available, adds one more layer of confidence before it goes into your engine. Sticking to extended intervals without verification. Full synthetic oil is often marketed around its ability to handle longer service intervals than conventional oil, sometimes stretching well past what older maintenance schedules recommended. The oil itself may genuinely be capable of that interval, but driving conditions, engine age, and even a specific batch's actual formulation can all affect how well it holds up in practice. Relying purely on marketing language printed on a bottle without ever checking a dipstick or getting an oil analysis assumes ideal conditions that don't always match real-world driving. A cheap, occasional oil analysis test can confirm whether an extended interval is actually holding up as promised. Trusting marketing claims over independent testing. Every oil brand describes its own product using strong, confident language. But that language is written by the company selling the product, not by an outside evaluator. Independent groups that purchase oil directly from store shelves and test it under laboratory conditions occasionally find real gaps between what a label claims and what a bottle actually contains. This kind of independent testing results exists specifically because self-reported marketing claims aren't verified by any outside party, unless someone chooses to check. Looking up published independent test results for a specific product when they're available offers a more grounded picture than the label alone ever could. Skipping oil analysis entirely. Sending a small sample of used oil to a lab for analysis is one of the only ways to see, in concrete terms, exactly how an oil performed inside a specific engine under real conditions. This kind of testing can reveal whether wear metals are elevated, whether the oil broke down faster than expected, or whether contamination crept in over the service interval. Skipping this step means relying entirely on assumptions, whether those assumptions come from a bottle's marketing or from general reputation. It isn't something most casual drivers do regularly, but for anyone genuinely trying to verify whether their full synthetic oil is performing the way it should, it remains the most direct way to know for certain. None of this means full synthetic oil is a gamble every time you buy it. Most major brands on store shelves hold up exactly the way they claim to. It just means the label alone isn't the whole story. And a few extra minutes checking certifications, reading past the front of the bottle, or pulling up an independent test result can save you from the handful of situations where things slip through. If any of these caught you off guard, it's worth a quick look at what's actually in your own engine right now. And if this helped clear a few things up, stick around for more breakdowns like this one before your next trip to the parts store.